Hi there. Sorry, for a moment I'm thinking to myself, who am I reading for now? I've already got in my head Pisces. That's it, Pisces. Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from Heart. I'm sorry if the screen's a little bit shaky, Pisces. It's just that I'm recording from my mobile phone. I've got a new mobile phone that does everything, and at the moment I can't record on my video equipment because it's just going to take too long to render it and upload it to YouTube. It's the best stuff that I could use to record for YouTube, and I only use that if I know that I've got enough time to get everything recorded and uploaded in time for you guys to see. Okay, so pardon me if the screen is a little bit shaky at first. It's just that I've got this mobile on one of those things that you attach to your desk and you put your mobile phone on it. So yeah, apologies if the screen's a bit shaky. Hope you can hear me properly as well. Been using Mavarvi for some of these videos and they're just fucking awful. It just keeps messing about, so I've just trashed that. I'll only use it to edit videos. Anyway, we're going to do your general reading today. Also check out your love reading, which should be next door to this as well, Pisces. For your reading, I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which is this one, obviously. Hope you guys can see that. I've just changed the settings to be a bit brighter on the phone. It's a bit dark. And for your advice card, we're using the Angel Answers. Now, I'm going to do your advice card first before we get into the reading, because I always find that I tend to forget to do the flaming advice card, which I shouldn't really. But sometimes I forget to pick it up at the end, so we're going to do it first. And this is for June 2018, Pisces. So let's have a look what's coming in for Pisces in 2018. You've already got your 5 area live spread. We're going to have a look at what's coming in for June 2018. So what's the advice, universe, that you have for Pisces for June 2018? What's the advice that you have for Pisces? Show me the advice. What's the advice that you have for Pisces for June 2018? What's the advice you have for Pisces? This card, right, it's telling you that there might be some romance on the cards for some of you guys. This just fell out in my hand, so I have to take it. So there could be some romance for you. So the advice is, if you're not in a relationship or something, look out for it, because there might be some romance coming in. These general readings aren't really targeted to be love readings, though, I've got to be honest with you, because you've got a love reading. But if love does come up again, then I'm sorry, it is general, and general can fall into any category. So that's the card that came out for you guys. It might be a very important month for romance, for love. It might be, I think in your life spread, it was saying in the next 7 months there could be marriage on the cards or something like that, I think, for you guys. I think it was for Pisces. So yeah, let's have a look then at your reading. Let's shuffle on these cards. I do use reverse cards, okay? Just because you put reversals in it doesn't mean that a reading's going to turn out bad. It just gives you another perspective on the reading, and I find a more in-depth one. And sometimes you'll shuffle, you'll have reversals and you'll not get one reversal out, you know, it's just the way that it works sometimes, okay? So, Universe Spirit, show me Pisces in the month of June 2018. What's coming in for Pisces? Just a general reading for Pisces. I'm reversing the cards, Universe, about 3 times. Show me what you can see coming in for Pisces. Show me Pisces in the month of June 2018. What do you see coming in for Pisces in the month of June 2018? What's coming in for Pisces in the month of June 2018? Show me Pisces. I'm reversing the cards, Universe, 3 times. Time number 2, reversal. Can you just show me what's coming in for Pisces in the month of June 2018? Show me Pisces. What's coming in for Pisces in the month of June 2018? Show me Pisces. What do you see coming in for Pisces in the month of June 2018? Show me Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Can you show me Pisces, please, and what you see coming in for Pisces? Sun, Moon and Rising sign. I'm speaking Pisces into the cards, showing what's coming for Pisces in June 2018. Sun, Moon and Rising sign, show me. Alright, I've shuffled the cards as much as I possibly can, Pisces. And what we're going to do, we're going to split the deck into 3 like so. 1, 2, 3. We're going to collect it back up like so. And I'm just going to lay out the first set. Okay. It's you in the centre of the reading. I mean, I am sensing that there's some frustration around you guys. You've got a High Priestess reversed, and High Priestess is the zodiac sign of Pisces. Okay, so, but you're showing reversed. So, High Priestess reversed is often where your intuition, you might not be paying attention to your intuition. You might not be clear on a situation with a High Priestess reversed. This can often show as somebody who, rather than going with the flow, because she's quite a passive card, she can show us somebody who's getting really quite angry and quite annoyed. So some of you guys, I think that the energy around you is going to be that with that High Priestess showing, you've got quite a few reversals actually, but I think there's clarity coming in because you've got the Seven of Cups reversed as the you now position. So it's all about romance. Okay, right. Guys, you show as the Seven. Now, in the you now position, you've got the Seven of Cups reversed. So the Seven of Cups reversed means no more illusions. There's no more castles in the sky when you get this card reversed. There's no more multiple choices. Okay, this is about reducing your choices down to 1 or 2. Okay, so I think that with this card showing as the you now, and this is who you are in June 2018, it's showing, I think, that you guys are very, very clear on a situation with that Seven of Cups in the reverse. No more illusions, no more castles in the sky, no more fantasy with that Seven of Cups. It's the card of fantasy and the dreamer. So no more dreaming. This is about you guys getting very clear on a situation. And as a result of that, I think that you guys, possibly the energy around you with this High Priestess, it might be some of you guys refuse now to hold back, because the High Priestess is about somebody who keeps secrets. This is somebody who won't fight back, they won't say anything, they'll keep a lot of stuff to themselves. So it might be as a result of you guys gaining clarity what you're finding, because this is your major card, Pisces, in the centre. It's funny because you've got a couple of majors, haven't you, Hangman and the High Priestess. So, because you're showing reversed, I think that for some of you guys, there might be as a result of you guys being in a place of clarity with that Seven of Cups reversed, Pisces, that the focus now is probably on telling the truth, being honest, opening up, because the High Priestess in the reverse also means somebody who's just telling the truth. They're being open, they're being honest, they're revealing something, and you guys might be wanting to reveal something to an individual. That might be the focus for the month, because the reason that everything is happening is because of a King of Wands. So this King of Wands could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, can also be read as a Cancerian individual for some of you guys. Doesn't have to be any of those signs though. This would be a very good looking, a very charismatic, very confident, very sexual type of guy or female. This is somebody who's very motivated by desire, that type of thing. But in the recent past, and we'll see why he's the reason, he or she is the reason for why everything is happening, but in the recent past, you've experienced the Ten of Swords. So I think that you guys might be done with a situation. A situation might have ended for you recently with that Ten of Swords. Or some of you guys might have been feeling very betrayed by this person recently. Stabbed in the back, betrayed with the Ten of Swords. Or might have been feeling a great deal of depression. Because remember, when you read Tower, you're reading the elements. So the sword energy, because swords represent tools of destruction, like knives, swords. I don't mean literally being knifed, but I mean feeling like somebody's really taking the wind out of yourself to put the knives in your back. Hurt you, basically. This is the kind of feeling hurt. So some of you guys might be feeling really hurt in the recent past, Pisces. Some of you guys, Pisces, might be feeling very depressed, because the Ten of Swords is a card about feeling mentally burdened, because the swords represent mental, and they're going all the way from his head right down his back like so. So this person feels torture all over concerning the situation, because the challenge is the Lovers in the reverse. So your challenge for the month might be a separation. It might be a person that you're not getting along with, which could, I think, is going to be this King of Wands type dude here. Your challenge might be with the Lover's energy in the reverse, that it's a one-sided relationship. Maybe you're giving more than the other person is. The most likely outcome, though, will be the Hierophant. So, you see, I could have said, well, the most likely outcome is that you'll get it together and you'll commit, the Hierophant. But I think that this is more about paying attention to your inner guidance rather than commitment, judging by what's looking at me on the desk. So the Hierophant is all about paying attention to our inner guidance. Okay, paying attention to that spiritual guidance, paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. Coming in, the the immediate future shows the Chariot reverse. So I think that something is reaching a bit of a stall here in this situation. Chariots reverse usually mean blockages, it means delays, it means where there's a lack of success. So I think that for some of you Pisces, there might be a bit of a blockage coming in. You can't move ahead with a certain plan regarding this individual, Pisces. And influence is coming in, is not seeing a future in the situation. Three of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands in the upright is all about getting over the difficulty and looking to make progress with your partner, looking to the future. But in the reverse, it is, well, there's absolutely no future in this with the Three of Wands reversed. Your hope would be, well, the fear is, I think it's a fear, is the world in the reverse. And the World in the reverse is not achieving success. So this is about a goal not being achieved. And it might be for some of you guys, your fears are a goal won't be achieved with the World in the reverse. Your fears might be that you've got unfinished business with this person that's now not going to be wrapped up. The outcome shows as the Hermit. And I often read the outcome with the Hermit energy, Pisces, as being somebody who's completely cutting themselves off or isolating themselves. And this will either be you or this individual. So, yeah, the advice was this is about romance. It wasn't saying there's romance. It's saying for some of you guys it's about romance in the month of June 2008. I'm going to get clarifiers on this now. So why is Pisces showing us the Seven of Cups reversed in the month of June 2000? Now, I know what I'm doing here. I'm asking why, and it's going to give me a card to tell me why you're showing us this. I'm not asking what it's the same thing, I guess, as asking what's the situation about, but I'm asking why. So it should tell me the answer with the second card. Why is Pisces showing us the Seven of Cups reverse in the month of June 2018? Why are they showing us being the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Show me. Okay, so I think that you've got clarity that you need to walk away from a situation. You've got the Eight of Cups showing up here, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse is meaning to have clarity. Also means that you've made a decision as well. So some of you guys have got clarity, some of you guys have made a decision to walk away with the Eight of Cups showing here. Now, the root issue is about a King of Wands. And why is the root issue about a King of Wands? Why is the reason for all of this stuff that's happening with Pisces in the month of June 2018, the King of Wands? Show me. Okay. So I think what's happened here is that with the Sun energy showing and it's reversed, it's either I think that this person showing, the reason why everything is happening, it might be that this person's unhappy with the Sun in the reverse showing up here. It might be that for this person, the Sun has gone. Now, not a lot of tarot readers explain the Sun in this way, but if you look at the Sun, it's all about successful changes. Positive new beginnings is the Sun. So with the Sun has risen. This is about a new dawn and a new day, and everything, when we know that when the sun shines, and when, you know, you might have had the shittiest day the day before, but when you get up the next morning and the sun is shining, there's always potential for something positive to happen. In the reverse, I often see this as being the sunset or a sun setting on a situation. How I look at the Sun card as well. So this person might be unhappy. This person even might be concealing stuff, because the Sun in the upright means complete and utter clarity. In the reverse, it might be this person's been concealing something here. Note that we've got two Leo cards, so some of you guys might be dealing with a Leo energy as well. But I think that this person, I think there's been a great deal. The reason why everything is happening is because of a King of Wands. And why is this person the reason for everything? Maybe this person's caused you a great deal of unhappiness with that Sun energy in the reverse. And in the recent past, you guys have experienced the Ten of Swords. And why has Pisces experienced the Ten of Swords in the recent past? Because of the Page of Swords. So I think that there's been a lot of arguments. Page of Swords is reversed. I think that probably as well, there's probably been some sneakiness going on here. Page of Swords is often about somebody who's doing something behind your back. So this person might be being very sneaky. In the upright, this person can often be somebody who's telling you the truth. They're telling you what's going down, because this is about standing up for the truth. So if somebody's going to tell you to fuck off with the Page of Swords in the upright, I've had it done before. I've got into an argument. I asked the universe what's coming in, and it showed me the Page of Swords. And the guy's moved now, but when about a year and a half or something like that, about a year ago or something like that, it wasn't a year ago, it was about a year and a half ago or something like that, this guy had this massive Alsatian dog, and I had had enough. He wouldn't even put the damn thing on a lead. It was just so bloody annoying. And I remember going out, I was outside doing something, I think I was picking up post, and this dog just came charging at me. And I was like, "Wah!" Just screamed, and I was like, "Bloody put that dog on a lead!" And then I got into this argument with this guy, and he was like, "You fucking this," and I said, "Fucking put." We got into a row, basically, because he didn't have his dog. So this is about a row when it's, you know, this is about somebody telling you about your business when it's in the upright. In the reverse, this is probably about somebody who's, I mean, it can be arguments, but it's usually a sneaky card. It's usually about gossip. This can be slander and stuff, but I don't think it is slander. I think that this person's probably been sneaky behind your back. Might be that they're on one of those dating sites. They've been tapping into different dating sites. They've been sneaky, looking around online at other love. And I think that you guys have been feeling very betrayed in the recent past, because this person's probably been looking at other things for other people with that Page of Swords in the reverse. We've got the challenge being the Lovers reversed. And why is the challenge for Pisces the Lovers reversed? Why is the challenge for Pisces the Lovers reversed? Right, your challenge is the Lovers reversed, that you're in a relationship, that is very detached, because the Lovers reverse indicates a one-sided relationship. I think that some of you guys, the challenge is you're in a one-sided relationship in which somebody's heart isn't open. And also the Pisces card of the Knight of Cups comes up, so your heart isn't open to this anymore. I wouldn't read this, I mean, I could read this as being this King of Wands bloke, but I'd also probably read this as you. I think that the Lovers reverse is saying that there's a separation here, that both parties are very distant from one another because neither one of them's heart is now open to this situation, especially you, because you are the Knight of Cups, you're a Pisces, and it's reversed. And Knight of Cups in the reverse shows somebody who isn't open to love. The Lovers in the reverse can also indicate cheating in a relationship. Knight of Cups in the reverse is your typical flirt, and he does have affairs, so there might be some cheating going on or having gone on within this relationship, which is why the focus will be on the High Priestess reverse for the month. And why is the focus on the High Priestess in the reverse for the month for Pisces? Okay, so I think that with the High Priestess reverse, this is you guys being more than anything frustrated. I think it's two things. I think the focus for the month will on, number one, you guys feeling very frustrated, possibly because you're stuck at a crossroads concerning this person. Maybe there are extenuating circumstances for some of you guys. Maybe there are children involved, for example. Maybe it's not as easy to walk away. For some of you guys, it might be you're going to speak your truth with the High Priestess in the reverse, because this relationship has come to a standstill. And when you get the Two of Wands in the reverse, one of you has to leave and one of you has to stay. So it's about which one's going to stay, which one's going to go. So it might be that you're speaking your truth for some of you guys with the High Priestess reverse, and some of you guys are feeling very frustrated because there's a standstill here. Okay, there's a case of with the Two of Wands in the reverse, who stays and who goes, especially if you live with the individual. The most likely outcome will be the Hierophant in the upright. Why is the most likely outcome of this situation for Pisces, the Hierophant? Show me. Okay, so I think that there is a marriage or a commitment that is now with the Star energy in the reverse not going to be realised. Okay, so I think that if you're looking to make, because the Star in the reverse means failure, it means that a potential or a wish isn't manifested. So I think that the most likely outcome is if you were looking to commit to this person, if you were even looking to get married to that person with the Hierophant energy, it won't be realised with the Star in the reverse. So I think that committing to this person long term for you guys with that Hierophant, probably with the Star in the reverse, there's no hope for that because it's reversed. Coming in, you've got this Chariot reversed. And why is the Chariot reverse coming in for Pisces? Show me. Okay, so this can be you or this can be the person. So I think that there is, in the immediate future, no movement forward. No movement forward with a King of Cups in the reverse. So usually when you get cup people in the reverse, basically they're no longer in love. Okay, there's no movement forward because probably, I mean, this is usually a Cancer or Scorpio energy. Very rarely will I read King of Cups as being a Pisces. For the purposes of the reading, I can read it as a Pisces, but I don't think that this is... I think that this could be you as the King of Cups in the reverse, especially if you've built up a certain amount of resentment against this person, especially if you start to cut yourself off feeling-wise, because the King of Cups in the reverse is somebody who starts to cut themselves off feeling-wise. So they become less attentive, less loving, they might not answer your calls. This is also the person that can build up a hell of a lot of resentment. They can be deeply hurt as well in the reverse. A great deal of resentment with this King of Cups in the reverse showing up here. This is somebody who can leave as well. Kings and Queens, when they're reversed, especially in love readings, can show as people that leave. So it might be that there's no progress here anymore. If this is a Cancerian you're dealing with, it might be that this person leaves with the King of Cups in the reverse. Or you guys are completely detaching yourself emotionally wise. Influence is coming in at the Three of Wands reverse. And why is the influence coming in for Pisces, the Three of Wands reverse? Show me. Oh, it's weird. You've got the Fool in the reverse. Okay, so I would probably say with this energy, because the Fool is all about new directions and progress. It's about taking a gamble, but in the reverse, this person will not take a gamble. So I would probably look at these two and look at the collaboration and the combination cards and say, well, coming in, there's no future, and there's no future in terms of taking a new path in this relationship. There's no chance for me looking at these energies of reconciliation. No future. Influence is coming in. No future with that Three of Wands in the reverse, probably because too cautious. Fool in the reverse to take a gamble on this individual. Hopes or fears, World in the reverse. Why is the hopes or fears for Pisces, the World in the reverse for June 2018? Well, for some of you guys, it might be that your fears are not being able to resolve the situation in the best possible way with the world in the reverse, because the world in the reverse is about the lack of an achievement. So I would say possibly not being able to resolve the situation with the world in the reverse, because with the Nine of Coins energy, this is about you guys being on your own. So it might be that your fears are not being able to resolve this situation. Maybe for some of you guys, you do fear being on your own. If you've got children, it's having to be a single mom or a single dad. Or if there are bills involved that you've shared with this individual, it's having to take care of everything. But I'm putting another card with this because I feel like it. Some of you guys, it could also be a hope, which the world in the reverse would be, well, no going back. No resolution of this situation with the world in the reverse. The hope might be not to resolve this situation. Some of you guys, it might be with the Nine of Coins. What you're looking at is with the Five of Cups showing here, because the lady is looking directly. Some of you guys, it might be you're happy being on your own. And being on your own will give you time to heal, because the Five of Cups in the reverse is all about healing, and this is about being on one's own. So some of you guys, it might be the hope is not to resolve this situation, because you feel that being on your own is going to give you time to heal over this situation. And the outcome shows us the Hermit reverse. And why is the outcome the Hermit reversed for Pisces in the month of June 2018? Show me. Some of you guys, I think that the outcome will be that you're going to completely withdraw from the situation. I read the Hermit in the reverse as somebody who completely cuts themselves off. And I think it's because you're very cautious and you're very, very, very suspicious of this individual. Very, very cautious. You're on your guard, because the Nine of Wands often means to be on one's guard, protecting one's territory. So some of you guys, I think that you are withdrawing because I think that you're looking to protect your own territory, and you don't trust this person with that Nine of Wands showing up there. So I think that this is, you know, I did say at the beginning, I'm sorry, that not all the time you do, and you don't, but this is, let me tell you something, if you get a reversal in a reading, it's meant to be there. So there's no point in people, you know, I've had sometimes on readings, you know, oh, turn those reversals up. Don't ever do that. If you do a reading for yourself and you get a reversal, it's meant to be there. I did a reading for my twin sister. She was having some problems in her work. And I saw her reversals. And she was like, oh, why do you have to use reversals? You know, stop using them, turn it all up right. And I says, no, they're meant to be there. And surely, within the next 2 to 3 months, everything that I read in those reversals happened. Everything. I wasn't lying. You know? The universe doesn't just say, oh, we'll chuck in the reversals just so, you know, well, you know, it creates drama or it makes somebody feel like it's not. If a reversal comes up, it's actually meant to be there. It's warning you. It's telling you that it's meant to be there. Some of you guys, it won't pertain to you. You're in perfectly good relationships. And if you are, please, please, please carry on. You know, don't worry about it. It's a general reading. But some of you guys this will pertain to. That's all I'm saying. We're going to quickly go through this reading again, Pisces, for June 2018, okay? So, for June 2018, you guys are very clear. You've also made a decision with that Seven of Cups in the reverse to walk away from a relationship. The root issue is about an individual. A King of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But this person, I think, has caused a great deal of unhappiness. They might have been concealing stuff from you with that Sun in the reverse. This person might have been gently trying to withdraw themselves, I think, from the relationship with that Sun in the reverse. There's just been general unhappiness around that individual. In the recent past, you've been feeling very hurt, some of you guys, with that Ten of Swords, and very betrayed, because this person's probably been exhibiting very sneaky behaviour, possibly online, could be around another individual. And your challenge is the Lovers, okay, in the reverse. There's no more love left in this relationship. Okay, there's complete detachment. It's probably one-sided, because it might be with the Knight of Cups being reversed being your sign that you are no longer willing to give your love. You're no longer willing to open your heart to this individual with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Might also be that this person's lied to you with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. They might have cheated. They might have let you down. And also Lovers reverse can show a cheating card as well. As a result of that, I think that the energy around you guys is frustration. Frustration, because with the Two of Wands in the reverse, some of you guys have come to a standstill in this relationship. For some of you guys, it's frustration, because with the Two of Wands, it's a case of, I need to make a decision whether I stay or go. For some of you guys, you'll be telling the truth. You'll be opening up with that High Priestess of this individual, that at the end of the day, this relationship has really reached a standstill and you don't know whether it can move any way forward. The most likely outcome will be that if you've been looking at committing to this person, or if you're already in a commitment with this individual, it's not going to go any further. I think with this star in the reverse, it's not meant to be. It's not on your life path. So this is the card of commitment. The Hierophant and the star in the reverse will often probably tell you that this isn't your life path. It's a card like the Wheel of Fortune. It's not your destiny. Okay, often this card shows up as failure, so you're not manifesting your greatest hope. So things aren't manifesting in terms of this relationship any longer. Coming in, you've got the stagnation card of the Chariot. Okay, so this is a lack of success and also stagnation and delays and blockages I'm seeing coming in the immediate future. With the King of Cups in the reverse, with somebody who's very resentful, somebody who's feeling very hurt. This could be read as you or this individual. With somebody who becomes quite emotionally difficult, possibly emotionally manipulative. Somebody who's just not very nice at all. And emotionally wise, it can be that this person left as well. Literally or emotionally wise. Kings or Queens reverse show people leaving. Coming in, you've got the Three of Wands. Some of you guys don't see a future in this, possibly because with the Fool, you're being cautious about taking any more of a gamble. And it could be that as well, if you guys have made your mind up that you want to leave and you've told this person here, look, I don't see any way forward with that Two of Wands in the reverse. This relationship's come to a standstill. Might be that what you experience is this person here trying to halt your progress moving on here, because this person here is very resentful of you leaving. So they might put the works on, they might try and be manipulative to stop you from moving on. But you guys, I think influences coming in will say, look, there's no future in this Three of Wands in the reverse because I don't want to take a gamble on you. Quite simply, I don't trust you. Your hopes, I think this is a hope, are to have no more resolution to this situation, World in the reverse. You don't want to finish this business anymore, because you probably figure that being on your own, you're going to be able to heal and move forward. Five of Cups in the reverse. The outcome I see is you guys possibly isolating yourself, withdrawing from an individual, that Hermit reverse, because you simply don't trust them with the Nine of Wands in the upright. And that's why you've got the information saying the advice is about a romance. I'm going to draw another card on that. I'm going to ask what they mean by romance, because that's kind of open-ended. Let's have a look at why your advice card is showing us romance. Why is Pisces advice card showing us romance for June 2018? Why is it showing us romance? What are you trying to tell us? Why is the advice showing us that? So it's saying that a romance will, in a romance there'll be recovery, or maybe in a romance you can recover, but there's a recovery coming with the with the recovery card. There's recovery if you can forgive. So that's your advice. But some of you guys, I don't think you're going to be looking to forgive. I think the advice is, look, your romance will recover if you forgive, because you've got romance. I hope you can see that. Recovery and forgiveness. So I'd read that as the universe saying, look, your romance could recover if you choose to forgive. But I feel that looking at the reading, Pisces, a lot of you guys, it looks like this person might have done a lot of shit to you, and it looks like you're not going to actually forgive them a second, a third, a fourth time round. It just looks like you're done with the situation. Alright, that's your reading, Pisces, generally. I'm sorry it was a love reading, but that's how it came out. It's just what it is. It just came out that way. For some of you guys, it might refer to something else, maybe a friendship, maybe a family matter, maybe somebody within the working environment, maybe. But yeah, we're going to do your love reading next for you anyway, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.